these two lines are perpendicular. I want you to note one thing in SAT. You need to note the statement. And sometimes when you don't understand the statement, you will not be able to solve the question. So, if two lines are perpendicular, if you haven't seen that, you can watch my previous video. If two lines are perpendicular, the product of their gradient or slope is equals to -1. Now that's the principle we are going to use in solving this particular problem. So what we are going to do is to look for the slope of this line and the slope of this line. We multiply them together, we equate it to what? -1. So now what's the formula for slope? Now you remember that the slope, which is n, is equals to what? Y2 minus y1 all over what? X2 minus what? X1. That's what we are going to use. So assuming in the first line here, okay, assuming this first line here, the y2, this is the y2, and this is what? X2. So x1, y1. Alright, so let's proceed. So what we have here, let's look for the slope of what? Of that line, and let's call that line what? M1. So if we call that M1, what is my y2? That will be 4 minus will give us what? 2 all over. Then what is my x2? My x2 is -1, my x1 is what? Is -8. So I have this is 6 over -1 minus 8. Alright, so that's the slope of the first line. Now the slope of the second line, let's look at it. Let's call this what? M2. This is going to be what now? Assuming this is my x2, that's my y2. I have that is y minus 3, so that's plus, is it not? Then what is my x2? My x2 is 2 minus 4. That will give us what? 4 again. So that is 4 all over what? What we have there will be what? Over 6. That is 2 all over 3. Now, I said that for two lines to be perpendicular, M1, M2 is equals to what? -1. Are we there? Alright, so let's multiply now. So what we have here is 6 minus 1 minus 8 times what? 2 all over 3 is equals to what? -1. Are we there? Alright, so let's solve this. Let's proceed. So what we have here, if you cross multiply, you will have that what if you have there, what if you cross multiply, what you have is 12 all over. Now -3 minus 3a is equals to what? -1. Cross multiply, you have that 12 is equals to what? 3 plus what? 3a, is it not? 3 plus 3a. If you check this way, this will give us 9 is equals to what? 3a. So divide both sides by 3, and you have that a is equals to what? 3. So that is the value of what? Of our y.